Hello crafties, welcome to another video. My name is Infiniti and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to bind off in knitting. Now, I know I have some knitting tutorials back on my channel, but I thought about it and I'm like, I don't think I really went over like the really basic stuff. So if you're a beginner knitter and you've gotten tired of your project, or you think you're done with your project and you're ready to cast off, well, this is the video for you. So hopefully this is helpful. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on future content like this. And without further ado, I'm going to jump right into my tutorial. So I have a few rows knitted up already. And I know you guys are like, if you've been around for a minute, I know you guys are like, Infiniti, it's variegated. I know, I'm daring. So I don't normally use variegated yarns, and I thought I'd take the opportunity to take advantage of that. So we're just going to zoom in here and going to get started. So what you want to do when you're at your point where you want to cast off, what you're going to do is knit two. So whichever way you'd like to knit, gonna knit two. Okay, and then once you've knit those two, you're gonna insert your non-dominant hand, the needle in your non-dominant hand. You're gonna slip that under that first stitch, and then you are going to knit that second stitch off, and you're gonna slide it off. So now, I know verbally that was weird, so let's try that again. We are just going to knit one this time. You always want to have two loops or two stitches on your needles when you're binding off. And what you're going to do is you're going to take the needle in your non-dominant hand, or your left hand, and you are going to insert it into that first stitch from the front on your working needle. Then you're going to take this working needle and you are just going to dip it right under there and pull up your stitch like so. You can slide it off that non-dominant hand. So basically your whole row of casting off will consist of you knitting one and then slipping that stitch you just knitted onto this other stitch. Needle. Okay, and we're going to continue that. I'm going to do it on camera, so hopefully you guys can get a clear visual on how to cast off. Alright, now I am at my last stitch, and for beginner knitters, this can be a little fiddly. Now if you've been knitting for a while, you would continue to knit, and then you would reinsert your empty needle into that second to last stitch, and you can proceed to slip that off just like that. And then if you wanted to go ahead and do your chain one with your knitting needle, you could, and cut your yarn. Okay, and so typically at the end of this row you would want to take a crochet hook, and as it were, I am recording, so I have a Tunisian hook, and I'm just going to insert it, chain my one. You could also chain one with the knitting needle, but I don't want to confuse you guys with that today. One thing at a time, and I'm gonna go ahead, grab my snips, and just voila. I hope today's tutorial was helpful for you guys. If so, go ahead, don't forget to thumbs up this video. It helps YouTube recommend my videos more often. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you guys don't miss out on future content like this. I post knitting tutorials and tips every Wednesday at 9:30 a.m. CST. And also don't forget to check out my other social media as well as my Etsy shop and my Teespring store. And until next time guys, happy making.